We are progressing even further into top 8. This is a repeat of last night's ES.
I had one that was bad.
Bringing in a little bit more polish to the table. They've done their VOD reviewing, and we should be in for quite a treat once the back and forth between these two. But you're going to get a first.
I know both of these players are feeling particularly emotional due to recent circumstances involving the social media type rhetoric.
Ah, yes, because Caleb is
Lose the stock, Caleb. She was gonna enforce it. She was definitely gonna enforce it.
What the fuck is happening?
Oh yes.
Okay.
At the
Good
very
first
least.
stock, good 0 to death. Yeah, Shu just got Caleb the 41%.
Well, I mean, I assume at least first stock. Depending on the rules, it could be the first game.
It wouldn't be a game.
I wouldn't think it would be a game, but some places say a game.
That's nuts. That's insane.
It is insane.
It's the same as pausing, right? Right?
Yeah.
Like it's equivalent to a pause.
Well,
in my opinion.
think about it. If you pause during an SS recovery to potentially losing the stock, and your stock up, isn't that a strategy?
Sorry, what?
If an S is recovering
Okay.
and you pause, and it messes up the recovery, and the SD because of it, you lose the stock, but if you're stock up, you win.
Okay, that's just a let's DQ you. That's different. That's different because when you pause and it's like, oh no, I accidentally paused while mashing. That's different. But if you pause and you're like, the Ness is recovering. We have VODs. We have footage of this.
Sure, but you
That
could
was
always
the
claim
proposal
it's
of
an
like the Steve
accident.
bans is like the only situations where Steve is actually gonna do whatever the fuck it is that he does to cancel his hit stun. It's going to be on a streamed set, so we can enforce it through that. Is the main argument that one of the main burn loop guys was saying with that. I think it's the same idea. Like, if you're playing on stream and you pause, clearly we're gonna see whether you pause because you fat fingered something, or whether you pause because haha, Ness off stage, which is really silly.
It is
Did you know
very
that Steve
funny.
can just do that? Like, completely separate thing. If Ness is off stage, and Steve wants to do effectively what you've just described, Steve can blow himself up with TNT, and it will put a giant freeze frame onto the screen that will fuck with the
I
Ness's
do
recovery.
remember seeing that on Twitter. That is hilarious. I love when game mechanics interfere with each other. Unintentionally, I'd imagine.
Incredible.
This is quite the conundrum. 30 seconds
Yeah, I
into
don't,
it. Actually,
I don't know
15.
what we're looking for.
I-
Yeah, it was 16 seconds of Shu winning neutral, dealing 41. Chronos got back to stage just barely, and then controller.
I said Chronos
So is it
lose
is
the
it the
stock.
adapter or like what's going on? Because I know
Well,
that
I
Shu
presume they were
wants
using
to-
the same adapter.
I know Shu has a fob controller and cares about the adapter.
Well, I would, if that were the case, I would assume shoes would disconnect first if there's more requirements for the controller
I
to
have no
function.
idea.
Either way, Chronos better be running off the stage, giving Shu the advantage, which she will inevitably carry to the win.
No, I think Chronos could win this game. So.
Oh yeah, of course, of course. Not that Chronos can bring it back.
No.
No. This is,
I don't know how I feel about the commitment to the red snake. Though, to be honest. I kind of miss the tealish.
yeah, it's a little painful.
Milder.
It's a little. I like the subtlety. I feel like Red Snake is one of the characters you're like, I want to choose a skin for Snake that doesn't look like just any kind of camo.
Snake skins, we gotta admit, are pretty not varied.
They're really
They're
not.
kind of bland.
I really like the idea of doing something with Snake's face or body.
Oh,
Like
you want to do something with Snake's body?
well, I mean naturally, but I'm just in an aspect of skins as well.
Yeah,
You know, maybe like
yeah, you could have like war paint or something.
like or maybe like a bigger, older
Football
beard,
paint, or like
different color headband.
clown makeup.
That'd be Caleb's favorite.
Could see it. Is his headband the same color no matter what?
I believe so. Although there might be slight
Yeah,
differences.
that does seem like a missed opportunity.
Did you know that Young Link actually some of the alts have slightly different colored boots?
I did know that.
Yeah, it is completely
You know that the
useless.
Pac-Man skins are bad.
That is true.
I
don't say cookie mix.
I wish the Pac-Man skins had like the color palettes of the Pac-Man ghosts. I think that would be great.
That would be really
Okay,
cool.
they resetting neutral or is he running off? What's happening?
They both disconnected their
Both
controller.
get, okay, now they both have to lose the stock.
Okay.
According to your rules.
Well, Chronos could actually lose 2 stocks. They're
What's happening?
blow up the C4. That's what they're waiting for? They're making sure everything functions?
So they're retroactively calling this a button check or what?
I'm not sure. I guess you're explaining it out.
Grenades aren't in play. Shu has a 56% advantage. And has gotten through all the grenades. Does not quite find a good landing. This is every opportunity to really set up shop here.
So much pressure on Shu.
Absolutely. But she does find the best opportunities to land and shield and set those situations with lots of explosives. There's C4 in play right now, but I mean, you can expect it as soon as Chronos puts her in that corner like that.
Interesting seeing her switch between the open play side
All
and
out
just
of
going
the
all
neutral
in.
air dodge down. Very often.
I feel like that's actually rather optimal because you have more time to time it as it can catch you as you step through the platform.
Absolutely. Chronos struggling at 129, and Zero Suit absolutely has the verticality that you cannot sleep right now.
And he just...
Once again,
Oh, that would have been
back.
absolutely brutal. No
And
jump
air dodge
at a low
in.
angle.
Yeah, surprised managing that, but still keeping her feet on the ground and closing out the first stock. Quite convincing. Chronos finding a strong opportunity here for essentially a very early stock. Shu having none of it. At least gonna rack up some of these trades with the explosives. Get some amount of damage on the board before inevitably getting up.
She's looking to carry
Is
this
it
all
coming?
of the way.
Is it coming? Chronos tilt.
Again with another fast forward.
There's the up. We found it. Real up tilt runs me along the way. But finding a paralyzer, hitting a grenade, giving Chronos plenty of opportunities here for
Dash
so
attack
much
possibly
damage.
being the worst trade. You
Yeah,
wouldn't think would be the worst
absolutely.
trade.
Not just giving a little Blinko machine to bounce around between them. And would you call this even? Because, I mean, right up tilt, I would call this decent.
I could call it even, although I think she still has at least a little bit for now.
You saw that little flicker of an up tilt out of Chronos. He knows that she is at 12% for just enough of his kit for tonight.
Oh no.
Alright, what kind of mix do we have?
Because
And Chronos not getting any root on it. Holding this ledge patiently. No explosives in play, but parry up tilt. Still not closing it out. Alright, choose resolve. But just a little bit of an overcommitment. Barely surviving so much. Gosh. Yeah, I mean, Snake, just like she's one of those characters, you really can't find any good rock elements. Struggling, I mean, you get somebody to 200 so often.
Yeah, you can't imagine. And shoot, literally just
Nobody's
losing all the
dying
rage.
right now. This is okay, yeah. We're just,
That was techable?
that was so technical. 186. Chronos
Exactly
not
like
gonna
go.
fall for the DI mix-up of the quick up throw.
The percent total of this match looking to reach into potentially the 600s.
Oh, 600 is guaranteed. Absolutely. Totally.
Yeah.
Very good job of finding a way back to stage. Getting out of her own disadvantage is not going to matter nearly as much as just closing out the stock finally. Still struggling. 200%. That rage is absolutely a factor.
The Roland's grenade almost taking it.
Be very cautious. On the platform, up tilt would absolutely be legal at this point.
Oh. Absolutely.
Setting up Nikita. And actually a little awkward miss.
For some cheeky out there.
But the cheeky, beefy upbeat from Shu.
Chronos
At
is not
least
happy
finally-
about that one.
Yeah, you can tell.
Oh,
Got to
he just
recenter
one up tilt
himself a
or
little bit.
C4.
Shu,
Oh, just
Shu of
barely.
all players and ZSS of all characters can make this act. You really do not need to do any more than 30-40%, but you can't be going into a vertical approach like that because
It's the neutral hurdle of getting to 30% that you just couldn't quite get.
yeah, Snake can meet a vertical approach with a vertical boot any day of the week.
Vertical boot that will happily eat any trade that comes its way.
Absolutely. And
Or
I mean,
fast.
ZSS of all characters isn't even going to be presenting any of the trades. But Chronos going to go up a game, ignoring the fact that his controller very clearly cheated at that game. Very clearly, very obviously. Biased TOs, biased commentators. Fake news.
All I'm saying is I wonder if it would have been more interesting to see one of the stocks get dropped immediately rather than seeing more stocks go with 200+%. As
Yeah, I
characters-
want some more swingy, explosive stocks that we've come to expect from Shu.
That-
A lot of these strategies from both of these players are often like, oops, if you do the wrong thing, I kill you ridiculously early. But if you do the right thing, to progress. And both of them know the right thing so incredibly often. That longevity is just a natural part of the back and forth of these two players.
Precisely.
Alright, Chronos trying to set up these grenades and trying to get Shu to flinch in any way out of that shield. Shu not biting, still sitting at 0. And trades at this point, I don't think Shu minds them. I think she encourages them.
That's right.
A little bit of a grounded runaway camping playstyle from Chronos right now. He's just
Weaving in and out,
vertically up and down.
moments.
The same call that we saw earlier, not quite executing the right direction on that down smash. Getting first big advantage. Got. And
that's just the first.
Yeah, catching flip jump with up smash things. This shield areas. She's going to take the best opportunity. Doesn't capitalize. Wow.
Catches it with the side of the range though.
Yeah, we've got contingencies for that, but you'd think.
Just the dash up.
Not exactly the first situation she was seen with Air Race there. Just trying to cover this platform, trying to reset neutral and take the Pokeball.
You're getting some 100% combos too. Almost catching the air dodge.
I'm surprised that we saw up tilt on shield get punish. That's a good time. I thought that move couldn't be touched.
Good. Oh, but he was ready?
Blow himself up, but actually blows himself up with a tech landing on stage right in front of him. Yeah, and snake disadvantage. I mean, it is renowned for how difficult it is to make it through, especially a zero suit with that jump, that verticality, and that aerial.
Immediately committing to the high. I mean, Shu just knows, almost ending it right there.
Yeah, she would absolutely love to just rob this away, get us into a game 3.
A little bit of
cool, that happened.
Yeah.
That's just snake-like. But, I mean, with a full stock lead right now, every single grenade, every single trade that she can force just gets us closer to that.
You ever notice how there's just like a burst of blue flame coming out of Zero Suit 3? She's near football too.
Yeah.
I've noticed it a lot recently.
Yeah, it's a performance enhancing footwear.
Okay.
I'm surprised we still allow it.
Stop the battle!
A little bit of an adjustment of the adapter out of Chronos.
I guess so. Chronos obviously expressing some frustration, affecting the mental game of potentially.
Oh, I think Shu might have just leveled up recently. I mean, she did just write an entire master's project and gave her enough experience points.
I think experience points in the form of mental freedom. I agree.
Chronos? Some kind of mental blocks, frustration expressed on the hardware side of things.
I know he was talking about how his thing, little controller dongle, I guess, got messed up by an adapter earlier, so potentially that could be responsible for the controller
I
malfunction.
saw that adapter. That was not a good adapter. That was a KY Jelly sponsored adapter.
Absolutely brutal to the reputation of Contender that one sneaks into bracket.
Yep. This is all Yo-Yo's fault.
Indeed, we're going to be having a discussion with him and the board later.
Yo, is that B-Fan in chat? B-Fan in chat.
B-Fan?
Let's go. Oh, right. Shu tweeted it, so that actually makes sense.
True. Also, Surge. Hello, Surge. And
Yeah,
Luna?
Shu's question.
Luna is rooting against Chronos. Absolutely brutal to see. Luna is a regular of the Chronos stream. I remember seeing her the other day, and apparently it's not permanent.
Yeah, I guess not.
Ouch. Adapter issues, question mark? No, Surge, it looks like Chronos is just kind of being a bitch about his controller.
3, 2, 1, go!
I mean, it's in character.
Oh, it's most definitely.
All weekly. Not just about it. Yeah, right. And Shu weaving in and out finally does get swatted away. Grenade in hand. That
Grenade. Somehow squeezing out an up tilt.
Yeah, and a star that ran through all of that inbox.
Grab, forcing a quick ledge option for Chronos.
The early recovery out of Chronos, she's not expecting it. She made it back to stage once, but there's a lot happening that is keeping you from landing in any way.
Oh!
Yeah, Shu just really putting on a show.
Absolutely brutally committing to the flip kick.
Shu could, at this point, write the book. How to run this man on the snake recovery. Chipping away at all of his options.
I love that sequence. I'm still amazed at just pushing Chronos higher and higher until sending him to the moon. After the third up air, Chronos decided to do something.
That's all not killing like that. Never quite yet. If only he cared enough.
If only he cared. If he cared, that would have...
Yeah, if he cared, that up tilt was losing.
Oh,
but he didn't
most
care.
definitely.
He didn't put his heart into it.
I know he is fiending watching your VOD review.
And the beefy LP from Shu manages to take back the entire stage for herself. Still surviving at 104 and having none of this. Successfully answering both C4s on her shield. Chronos cannot catch a break.
Chronos landing the equivalent of a purple skill that kills, and then choosing to pop it immediately twice in a row.
Chronos is struggling to really get in the bed. Seems to be that one step ahead. And that grab reached him.
A little bit of a, yeah.
We thought Chronos thought that he had every option covered. He's still finding his situation afterwards.
Shu using the last tournament's ability to absolutely devastate Chronos with that trade.
They want to rack up a lot of percent before we lose this stock. We are strangely at a point where Chronos is happy to take the result with that hasty air dodge in. Settling the grenade becomes a lot worse of an option because any damage they get right on Chronos is just going on the scoreboard in Shu's favor.
Shu is going to go in whenever she gets a chance now.
Absolutely, and it's working out well. A lot of these passive landings out of Shu just weaving into Caleb's aggressive damaging hitbox.
Oh my god.
Coming off of Caleb's own hits.
Shu has been on Chemical
gotten
X
up.
as of lately.
Into a Zero Suit's face. He
I
absolutely has enough to ready for that.
cannot imagine Shu just A, pulled the trigger and B, landed it. I mean,
He just seems to be built different today.
built different today and last night and hopefully for the future.
Yeah. Something new has been awakened. Now, if only somebody else in Colorado cared enough to challenge it.
If only.
Where is Ryder? Where is N? Where are our heroes?
B-Fan says hi.
Hi, B-Fan. He hasn't dropped the game since B-Fan showed up. That's accurate.
This is true.
That's accurate. The B-Fan power up. If only the people from Caleb's chat would root for him.
Yeah, send him your
Can't be
support
done.
if you want to.
Can't be done.
Chronos taking longer and longer between each
Yeah.
game. Pointing to delay the inevitable. She's
There's only so many songs on the Penny and Perk soundtrack. Come on, just pick. Get it going.
in denial.
Some lively, friendly banter between these two. It's gonna be friendly at all. There's so much on the line right now. They're laughing. They're laughing. Right? Just a little tiny bit.
Shu notices being a tad more hasty.
Yeah, this game so far, we've seen a lot more aggression, a lot less of a passive movement of the Shu. That seems to be exactly what he wanted.
The aggression and getting the percents up.
Shu either pumps the brakes or Chronos acknowledges that.
There we go. And I think I just saw a switch click in Shu's head. There will be a lot more zeros in spacing.
In and out a little bit more. Very good awareness, but his shield is not going to be lasting, but putting Chronos into the air is the best opportunity to recharge that.
Shu absolutely hard reading that air dodge, not finding the punish though.
Yeah, it's an expectation at this point. There are only so many options that Chronos has with this character of all characters. And the trade of the Cypher is not going to keep Shu underneath that stage. She makes it back just fine. Chronos just walks away with his options.
Disadvantage just making it through the field.
Absolutely. So in order to make up for that, you really have to win a lot more neutral. And he does seem good at controlling the stage, but he doesn't seem good at catching Shu on her options. That are going to be
Shu
absolutely
rolling
best
in again.
for Rockers. Rockers potentially just a little early. I feel like some attempted parries are coming out of Chronos that she was just
That up
hesitating.
smash was ridiculously smart in covering, I think, about 2 or 3 options.
Alright, Chronos finally mixing in an aggressive landing back air in the face of Shu, expecting that landing air dodge. Just to bring the stocks back to even, but you're deep off stage, and downer could be on the table. Both players significantly on the brakes. There. As soon as she tries to be aggressive, it seems like already 89% gets mounted. She knows she has to slow things down, but she also first has to take back stage in any capacity and get Chronos out of her face. Finally does so with any side beat.
Chronos is now at an actual legitimate kill percent. This could be it any second now. Shu running him right there.
Grenade a very good option in the face of that plasma whip out of Zero Suit. That is kind of a preferable option for how do I cover the spot dodge, how do I cover the parry.
The most raw upbeat I have seen in
Yeah.
a long time. Assuming reacting to the roll, but even then.
Yeah, but Chronos answering right back with a parry of the known.
This could be winner side stock for Chronos. Shu does have another chance.
Absolutely wanting to force this game to 5. She will be quite comfortable sitting in winner side of Grands, not having to deal with one more loser set. Can very well punch up in there.
I just think that sequence of grenade play right there was absolutely excellent. Keeping Chronos away from doing exactly what he wanted.
Did you see that bait of the get-up attack out of Shu? Just a little movement in your face to force this option and then punish. Max.
Absolutely.
And once again, this time roll coming out, still prepared to punish it. But a lot of these mispacks on platforms are just nickel and diming away from this percent.
It's the sliding F tilt gets an impressive defense chases.
Right. Chronos nice and patient and shields so many of these options with being platforms. Who keeps finding him on his X-Con. There's once again, but Shu has started using Zera a lot more in the face of contested parries. He's not going to kill quite yet, but I mean, snake disadvantage. He has to choose very carefully between his options. He does manage to air dodge through and take back center stage.
Chronos is losing more and more options.
Yeah, and a correct read, but just a little impatient on the timing of it. Gives Shu another opportunity to take the stage and catch it out of
Catches the
disadvantage
jump.
with back air. Excellent punish.
And she takes it
And
3-1.
forcing Chronos into losers finals.
Wow.
She gets her own buffer of the rest of losers bracket that's going to be trying to catch up with her through top 8.
Color was messed up, by the way.
Chat is going crazy, popping off
I just wanted to be legit.
in support of Shu. What a cool winning matchup for Snake, MVD says.
Ah, yes. What a cool winning matchup, absolutely. I mean, I feel like every single Snake at this point has their particular Zero Suit assigned to them to just
naturally.
whittle away at this matchup over and over again. Ake has doorstop. Chronos has Shu. Shu also has Chronos.
They have each other.
Absolutely, such a winning matchup. But it just seems like a very volatile matchup, because
Oh.
if any character is going to dismantle you in disadvantage, then Zero Suit absolutely can do it.
I could imagine. I could
That's
imagine.
all I'm going to say is that I only betray Chronos who I know when I know what is coming. Yeah,
Oh.
fair. Oh, it's just a bet at that point. It's just statistically speaking, you don't want to root for the loser.
This is true.
I understand. All right.
Yes.
Now,
All right, let me check
the
up.
rest of
I think I
singles.
might-
You might be up. Let me actually pull this on over here.
Chronos just texted me. He wants to inform the
today-
chat and stream that apparently his
They
controller is
put the
broken.
wrong person again,
Amazing.
but that's fun. Anyways, if you're looking at Smash GG, it's wrong. Don't worry about it.
Losers. Okay.
All right, so from the
But
looks of it
Xeners,
on,
Stellar and Olive somehow have not reported the best of 3 with a 40-minute set.
I would hope that concludes soon.